Being a part of the Leading EDGEucator Academy changed my life. It helped me to see what was out there, and it made me want to explore and find out more. I was super excited to be selected to join the Leading EDGEucator Academy. I came home that first night after class and I told my husband, "You wouldn't believe what I learned in class." Everything that we learned, I just loved. The more I learned, the more I wanted to know, and my students gained a passion for the new learning too. It got to the point where they knew exactly when my Leading EDGEucator classes were, and they couldn't wait to see what new things I learned and how we were going to use it in class. I have loved studying the Office 365 apps. My students love them too. They have become experts on using our class OneNote, making sway presentations, saving and sharing on OneDrive, participating in discussions on Teams, and making forms as an assessment. The coolest part is that this year I've had students share all of their digital projects with their parents through email. Parents have loved it, and it has been a perfect way for them to get feedback on their projects. What I learned from the Microsoft Educator community led me to explore more about blended learning and how to facilitate blended learning in my classroom. My students have loved Quizlet, Breakout EDU, Flipgrid, Edpuzzle, Menti, and all the other apps that we've tried out. I have loved using them to enhance learning in my classroom. Being a part of the Leading EDGEucator community led me to other awesome opportunities to grow as a teacher. Spending part of the summer hacking STEM at Microsoft headquarters was the most amazing professional development opportunity of my life. I spent time getting to know some of my Leading EDGEucator friends better too. All that I studied and learned led me to transform my classroom into an innovative learning lab. The way my students learn in my blended learning classroom has led to an environment where all students can learn at their own pace, place, and path. They love it. It has transformed the way I teach and how my students learn. My students couldn't be more excited about our purchase of the green screen studio with the Leading EDGEucator money for our classroom. We have used it to enhance learning in all subject areas. Our most recent project was a live news report after writing reports on national landmarks. It was a huge hit.
Hello, and welcome to my live report from the Lincoln Memorial. Did you know that it is located in the National Mall at Washington, D.C. on the western end? It first started building in February, on February 12, 1950, which is on his birthday. This beautiful statue and building is a Greek-style building. The build was arranged by Henry Beacon. And it was finished on May 30th, 1922. What did you learn from this presentation? This is Reese Laker signing off from the beautiful Lincoln Memorial.
I love all the cool tricks and tips that we've learned in class. Using what I've learned, I started making videos for my students and other teachers too. PowerPoint screen recorder has definitely been a game changer for me. As far as advice for new Leading EDGEucators, I encourage them to just dive in, try everything. Become familiar with all the tools you are taught so that you can see how they can fit into your teaching. Then find those tools and tricks that appeal to you and study them and just go wherever they lead you. Next, be open to change, changing your teaching and also how student learning looks in your classroom. Finally, make friends. The people in your academy, they could be your best resources for finding ways to enhance learning in your classroom. Without Krista and her excitement for green screen videos, Alberto and his knowledge of what to buy to have the best green screen studio, Julie and her knowledge of how to use forms as an assessment, and Bruce and his willingness to try out Skype with me, this experience as a Leading EDGEucator, it just wouldn't have been the same.